Welcome everybody to this brand new video on the channel. So this is going to be a different video compared to the others. This is video number 4. And where the other videos were more short and long form documentary style videos. This one's going to be more of a podcast style. So I'm going to be speaking freely. This video is completely unscripted. So right now I'm just speaking right off the top of my head. And yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy this type of format, and maybe we can make this into a series. If you go on the channel right now, I already have a playlist up where I put the documentary style videos. I'm gonna do the same thing with this form of content as well. Just a reminder, if you guys enjoy this type of content, please feel free to subscribe on the channel. We usually talk about space and the related topics. I think the first video I did, which I posted last week, was about the politics, the political relationship that society has with space, and more specifically with the International Space Station, which I found really fascinating to research. And then the video after that was a little bit shorter, was on the topic of the changes from Artemis 1 to Artemis 2. So please feel free to check those out. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into today's topic. So today I wanted to talk about the X-59 jet that NASA was working on, which I saw a news article today. I believe they posted it today or yesterday. So basically, it's just the latest test flight of the X-59, which is NASA's new, well, it's actually a joint project between NASA and Lockheed Martin, I believe, who were awarded a contract back, I think, in like 2015, something like that. Maybe I should go check it out. I had it open right over here. Yeah, $247 million contract on April 2nd, 2018. And that's to develop a new generation or a new conception of supersonic aircraft. Now, what maybe younger people like myself, I guess I didn't really know about that growing up, but one thing that a lot of people didn't know about the Concorde was that it was actually responsible for generating major restrictions on supersonic flight over land. Specifically, due to the sonic boom it produced, the double boom it produced as it approached and surpassed the speed of sound, which is about 1,200 kilometers per hour, I believe, at sea level. And given that it was going faster than the speed of sound, as it approached and as it surpassed that speed, it generated these massive sonic booms that would, rattle houses and made it basically unbearable for people living below to go about their daily lives. So it was once considered the future of aviation, and then it was quickly discarded as nobody could really solve this issue of the noise. Also because it actually generated quite a lot of damage. I think it could rattle houses, it could break windows, which was a major issue in densely populated areas. Now, the main innovation of the X-59, so this joint project, is, well, first off, the outer mold line. So its overall shape, the way it manages the waves of a sonic boom, because a sonic boom is generated how? When you are moving, or let's just take a stationary object. When you make noise, the sound you produce tends to propagate in a circular wave pattern as it dissipates outwards. And as you move forward, the direction you move in, the sound you produce tends to move back relative to the point in which it was emitted. So as you move further forward, you tend to compress the waves that you produce until you reach the speed of sound. And when you do reach the speed of sound, those waves are produced are compressed so far back that they create a sonic boom. Why? Because obviously speed can no longer outrun your movement. So as you move forward, let's say a person is standing in front of me. If I move forward towards them at the speed of sound, they will no longer hear me incoming, as no sound can go faster than I can. But they will experience a massive boom as I pass over them and the sound reaches them. Now, when you compare something like the Concorde shape and the X-59 shape, it's important to understand that NASA designed and Lockheed Martin designed the new aircraft trying to spread out and dissipate as best they can the outgoing sound. And based on what I read, they did so by, so let's say that you have the canopy of the full structure of a plane, just a random plane, and as you speed up, you've got different structures on the plane. You've got the wings, the winglets, the engines, and they all create drag and shift air in different ways, and those create pressure shocks. Now, what they've really focused on with this new plane is creating a shape that reduces these shocks. They still create the same pressure differences, but they try to elongate the amount of time in which the pressure changes, and that should reduce the shock in question. What they're saying will happen, and what is actually happening, given the tests that have been performed, is that you no longer experience a sonic boom per se, but you experience what they call a sonic thump, which is supposed to be equivalent to, they say distant thunder. Some people say more like a person slamming a car door. Numerically, it's supposed to shift from around 100, 105, the perceived level in decibels, to around 75 with this new model. Anyway, overall, I found this to be a really incredible innovation. And I know they've been working on it for quite a few years. Last year, I think around June, the ban actually on supersonic flight was lifted finally in the United States, at least, and that was replaced with really restrictive noise regulations regarding sonic booms and therefore supersonic flight. But I think this is a real step forward for what could be the real future of aviation and the future of supersonic flight in a commercial setting, which I think is really incredible. And I really hope that it's something that is going to happen in our lifetimes, which I'm guessing it is because, I mean, the Concorde, if you think about jets in at the end of World War II, the Germans were starting to develop them. The Allies were too, and the shift from those kind of planes, which I think maxed out around 500 kilometers per hour in a military setting, to having full-on commercial aviation post-World War II, and then to eventually developing supersonic flight for the commercial setting in the 70s or around that time, which to me is incredibly fascinating. And it's even more fascinating that it's actually NASA who is in charge of this project, and I really hope that this leads to bigger things in the future. So I think I'm going to end the video here. Please let me know if you guys enjoyed this format. Again, this is me just speaking freely, just about some things I read today, and maybe some of you will find this interesting, maybe not. Please let me know down below if you did enjoy. Please subscribe for more videos like this one, and for more videos like the ones I already posted. If those interest you, please go check them out and leave a like. Thank you so much for watching, and I think I'm gonna leave it here.